the Anarchy Tag Team Championship, our feature contest this week, sees the team of Jimmy Rave approved Mike Posey and Corey Holis taking on, yes, they're still the tag team champions. Yes, they're still pretenders to the throne.
And yes, you're still not happy about that.
Bryan Casanova and Slim J here this week.
Well, you mentioned they are Jimmy Rave approved. I want to find out, what exactly do you have to do to get that seal of approval? Like, I'm AAA approved, but I don't know what I have to do. I figure you would probably be more of an expert of that Jimmy Rave.
You know, first of all, if you don't understand what it's like to be Jimmy Rave approved, you wouldn't understand the explanation I give you. If you don't understand that, there's no explanation I can give you. It would take too long, and you couldn't wrap your brain around it. Your mind's not big enough to comprehend.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that I do understand, and that's certainly not taking anything away from Mike Posey and Corey Hollis. The time that I've seen in competition, and certainly with the backing of Jimmy Rave, they are something to be reckoned with. And out of all the people to go against those tag team championships held by Bryan Casanova and Slim J, certainly a lot to be said about these two challengers here this week, and a great contest I know we're going to have for our main event right here. And I don't know about you, John Johnson, but what would you do with a tag team champions if you're managing them? Not to rub any salt in the wounds here, but if you were Bryan Casanova and Slim J, great toss right there from Slim J, how would you try and match up against the likes of Corey Hollis and Mike Posey?
Well, Corey Hollis and Mike Posey, I mean, Slim J does match up very closely to him. I mean, you know, Slim J is small, much like Mike Posey and Corey Hollis, so the speed and the aerial tactics are there. That's where you're going to match up at. However, I would use my big weapon, Bryan Casanova. The guy's a jerk, and that we know that much is true. But the thing is, the man's very powerful. The man's got a great physique on him. The man's got a lot of mass. That's what you want to take him to. You want to take him to that.
The power, landing him in, just like you talked about.
That's what I would do. I would utilize my big gun to wear down the smaller ones, because even though they've got a speed advantage, if Casanova is able to catch him like he did, he's going to be able to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, and you certainly know that Slim J and Bryan Casanova, how much are they thinking about from that Fright Night? Because the Ambassadors certainly took a lot out of them in that matchup. A great matchup it was. And to be able to then put off the heels, great power move right there off of that Fright Night, and being able to then come into the likes of Mike Posey and Corey Hollis. I mean, there's certainly no chump tag team. These are definitely very well qualified, and to go for this tag team gold here certainly has to be having Slim J and Bryan Casanova a little worried or concerned at the very least.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the legal men in the ring, Slim J and Mike
Whoa!
Posey.
Oh!
And Mike Posey and Slim J, that's a rivalry that does actually go back quite some time, back to the Wildside days, that went back to when Mike Posey was still an official. Him and Slim J do have a long story history. Wait a minute.
Great move there by Slim J. I tell you what, by working a really good team between Bryan Casanova and Slim J here, he's got him up on the shoulders as Bryan Casanova.
You know what?
Oh my gosh! Look at the strength of this man. He's got both Jimmy Rave approved on his.
I've seen enough.
Wait, John Johnson, what are you doing with the Ambassadors hitting the ring? The power and the strength from Bryan Casanova, and we were in the middle of our Anarchy Tag Team Championship matchup when all heck broke loose. The Ambassadors hitting the ring. My broadcast colleague John Johnson up on the apron, and now not only are the Ambassadors laying in on the tag team champions, but so is Jimmy Rave approved, Corey Hollis and Mike Posey. Bryan Casanova, on the shoulders of the Ambassador, one half of the Ambassador, Jacoby Boykins, the power of the two. And we've got to get some order restored here in the ring. I don't like this one bit. I was very excited to see this tag team matchup, certainly matching the speed against the speed and the power of the tag team champions, but interrupted from the Ambassadors. Certainly they're not happy about how things went down with Fright Night. Wait a second, we've got Armed and Dangerous on the out here to even up the odds just a little bit. Johnny Dangerous taking it to Chris Main, dumping him on the outside, as well as Lane Bassiter dumping out Jacoby Boykins. It was power.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners as a result of a disqualification, and still NWA Anarchy Tag Team Champions, Slim J and Bryan Casanova.
Wow, well, the champions still retain the titles. Bryan Casanova, Slim J are going to certainly fight another day, but I think the message has been sent, and it is loud and clear, and it's in the form of the ambassadors. While we try and sort all this out, we'll have more